Very sad news. The country pop music star Kelly Clarkson. Fans didn't know Kelly Clarkson previews her next on-air duet, and fans are absolutely pumped for it. The landscape of daytime television continues to be dominated by the powerhouse vocals and infectious charm of Kelly Clarkson, who has turned her talk show into a daily celebration of music. Known for her signature segment, Kellyoke, where she reinvents both classic hits and contemporary chart toppers, the host is preparing to deliver yet another memorable musical moment. This time, she has recruited one of Hollywood's most versatile talents, the housemaid star Amanda Seyfried, for a highly anticipated on-air duet. The collaboration was officially teased on the NBC show's Instagram account on January 16th, setting social media abuzz with anticipation for the episode airing on January 27, 2026. The song chosen for this special performance carries a layer of nostalgia that resonates deeply with longtime fans. The pair will be performing a rendition of Beautiful Disaster, a fan-favorite track from Kelly's 2003 debut album, Thankful. The teaser video, captioned with a playful sneak peek, and the promise of a very beautiful disaster, offered a glimpse into the vocal chemistry between the two stars. The announcement immediately triggered a wave of excitement across digital platforms, with fans flocking to the comment section to express their elation. Admirers noted the perfect pairing of two distinct but powerful voices, with one fan describing it as a meeting of their favorite voices on such an amazing song. While the duet marks a special moment for the show, it also highlights Amanda Seyfried's enduring connection to music. Currently acclaimed for her role in The Testament of An Lee, Seyfried is no stranger to the microphone. Her breakout role as Sophie in the musical adaptation of Mamma Mia introduced her vocal abilities to a global audience, followed by her portrayal of Cosette in the 2012 film adaptation of Les Miserables. In a March 2025 interview with GQ, Seyfried reflected on that period with honesty, admitting that while she loved the experience of Les Mis, she felt she wasn't technically ready for the demands of live singing at the time. However, this upcoming performance with Kelly Clarkson suggests a renewed confidence and a readiness to share her voice once again. Yet, beyond the excitement of this specific duet and the celebrity pairing, the choice of the song Beautiful Disaster feels almost poetic when viewed through the lens of Kelly Clarkson's own extraordinary life. The title serves as a fitting metaphor for a journey that has been anything but a straight line, a career defined by soaring highs, crushing pressures, and the relentless resilience of a woman who refused to be silenced by the machinery of fame. To understand the magnitude of Kelly Clarkson today, one must strip away the Emmy Awards, the platinum records, and the polished studio lights, and return to a time when she was simply a girl from Burleson, Texas, trying to find her footing in a world that had promised her nothing. Her story does not begin with connections or privilege. It begins with grit. Before the world knew her name, Kelly was working multiple jobs, including a stint as a cocktail waitress and a telemarketer, just to make ends meet. She had moved to Los Angeles with dreams of a music career, only to have those dreams literally go up in smoke when her apartment caught fire. Alone, broke and disheartened, she was forced to retreat to Texas, a moment that could have easily been the end of the story. It is a feeling of defeat that is universally understood, the moment when the universe seems to say no, and the logical choice is to give up. But it was in this valley of uncertainty that a new, experimental door opened, a reality show called American Idol. At the time, no one knew what the show would become. It was a gamble. Kelly entered the competition not as a polished pop product, but as a raw talent with a voice that seemed too big for her small stature. Week after week, millions of viewers watched her fight for her place. They didn't just see a singer. They saw a reflection of the American dream in its purest form. When she won the inaugural season in 2002, the tearful performance of A Moment Like This was not just a victory lap. It was a release of years of struggle. However, the victory was merely the beginning of a different kind of battle. The music industry in the early 2000s was a rigid, manufactured machine, and Kelly was expected to be its obedient new star. The narrative crafted for her was simple. Be grateful, smile, and sing the songs that are chosen for you. But Kelly possessed a spirit that could not be contained by a boardroom strategy. As her career skyrocketed with hits like Since You've Been Gone, a shadow war was being waged behind the scenes. Industry executives sought to mold her image and sound, often dismissing her own songwriting instincts. The production of her album My December became a public testament to this struggle. It was darker, rockier, and intensely personal, and the powers that be hated it. They wanted radio hits. Kelly wanted authenticity. This period of her life was marked by a profound professional loneliness. To stand against the titans of the industry, the very people who held the keys to her career, required a courage that came at a high cost. She was labeled difficult and ungrateful by some industry insiders, simply for wanting to own her voice. Yet, she stood her ground. She risked commercial failure to maintain her artistic soul, a sacrifice that garnered her immense respect from peers and fans who saw the truth beneath the tabloids. Simultaneously, Kelly was fighting a war on a second front, the relentless, cruel scrutiny of her physical appearance. From the moment she stepped onto the Idol stage, her body was treated as public property. Tabloids obsessed over her weight fluctuations, dissecting her appearance with a malice that would have broken a lesser spirit. For years, she had to field questions about her size rather than her art, smiling through the discomfort while the world projected its own insecurities onto her. It was a silent burden, carried in the glare of the spotlight, proving that even a voice that could move mountains was not enough to shield a woman from superficial judgment. Her personal life, too, has been a testament to the complexity of having it all. The dissolution of her marriage was played out in the public eye, a painful chapter that she navigated with a rare combination of vulnerability and dignity. She did not hide the pain, she channeled it into her art, proving once again that her music is the vessel for her truth. The beautiful disaster she sings about is not a sign of weakness, but an acknowledgement that life is messy, complicated, and often painful, but it is still worth singing about. Today, as she sits in her chair on the Kelly Clarkson Show, preparing to sing with Amanda Seyfried, Kelly represents something far greater than a pop star. She is a survivor. She has transitioned from the shy girl in the denim skirt to a media mogul who leads with empathy. Her talk show has become a sanctuary of kindness in a polarized media landscape, a place where celebrity meets humanity. When she sings Kellyoke, she is not just covering songs. She is paying homage to the music that saved her over and over again. The excitement fans feel for the upcoming duet is not just about the vocal acrobatics. It is rooted in a deep, abiding respect for the woman holding the microphone. They have watched her grow up. They have watched her fall, and they have watched her rise, stronger every time. Kelly Clarkson has proven that you can face the fires of Los Angeles, the pressure of industry executives, the cruelty of the tabloids, and the heartbreak of personal loss, and still come out the other side with your soul intact. As the duet airs on January 27, 2026, the audience will see two stars singing a song from 2003. But in Kelly's voice, they will hear the echoes of every battle won and every lesson learned. It is a quiet reminder that the most beautiful disasters are the ones that allow us to rebuild ourselves into something unbreakable. Kelly Clarkson is no longer just the American Idol. She is the architect of her own destiny, and the world is simply lucky enough to have a front row seat to her song.